Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Hydro, and today I thought I'd do a video on a couple of products that I actually purchased. So these were not sent to me for review or anything like that. They were things that I paid my own money for, that I personally like a lot, that I thought that I would pass along the info to you guys. These are things that have been reviewed by other people, so it's nothing new. You guys may have seen other reviews by other people on both of these products that I'm going to show you, but this is my take on both of them. So the first thing we're going to talk about is going to be this right here. This is the Inokin iClear30b, and I apologize for my camera not focusing well. I don't know what the deal is. The whole reason I bought this camera was because the autofocus was supposed to be supreme, and for whatever reason I was testing it out earlier and it isn't autofocusing very well, so I apologize for that. Anyway, so I bought this tank on myvaporstore.com, and it was $14.99. I don't remember what the shipping was. I don't remember the shipping being too out of control, but you know, whenever I buy something online, I have to keep in mind that I'm in Southern California, and so many of the companies that I purchase from, and really, from what I've seen, most of the vapor companies making products, e-liquid, things like that, are more West Coast, or I'm sorry, East Coast, or in the South, somewhere like that. So no place is really that close to where I'm at personally. So I always know that shipping is going to be a little bit more expensive, and I'm okay with that. So as long as the product's good and the service is good. So let me tell you real quick, just about my experience with this. When I got it, I was having all kinds of problems filling it up and then putting it back together. Obviously, I've used a lot of tanks, and I know how these things work, and for whatever reason, this one it wasn't going together. So what happened was I was talking to my partner in crime, Megan, who some of you may know. She subscribes to a lot of vapor channels and comments a lot and things like that, and she's actually, I think, won one of Indoor Smokers contests one time, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, so I hit her up, and I was just like, she was asking me how I liked it, and I was just telling her all the problems I was having, so she was kind of troubleshooting for me and things like that, and just nothing was working, and I felt really stupid. So luckily she wasn't judging me, which I love her for. But so anyway, long story short, it turned out after I had basically wasted a whole bottle of ejuice because I wasn't able to salvage it all, I had ejuice everywhere. I was using it the way they sent it to me, and what ended up happening was this this tank right here is threaded on both ends, obviously, and the part with more threads is for the bottom, part with less threads was from the top, and so basically it was flipped, it was backwards. It took me a while to figure that out. That's when I felt really stupid. Once I figured that out, then it worked just fine, but I wasted a whole sample size, like 6 milliliter bottle of Zensation by DB Liquids, which I'm going to talk about later, and which was a huge bummer for me. I got to vape a little bit of it when I kind of got it screwed on there enough that I could actually vape it, but I just wasn't able to salvage most of it, so and it was really frustrating. So my suggestion to anybody that buys one of these, when you take it apart and you're going to fill it, just make sure that the part with more threads or wider threads is screwed into the bottom, the one with less threads screwed into the top. You'll have no problems. So anyway, so about the tank. Yeah, it's $14.99, myvaporstore.com. It is a dual coil, bottom fed. So the coils and the wicks are down here. Now everybody's got an opinion on this. Some people love it, some people hate it. I've used Pro tanks for a long time, and I used to be a really big fan of those, and those are bottom fed, bottom wicking, and so but I kind of fell out of love with them, especially once I got my other iClear that wicks from the top. Those performed so well that I just kind of got to the point where I was just kind of over the bottom fed coils. So I thought I would give this one a shot just because I like the Inokin products so much, and the iClear series has always just really performed really well for me, so I thought I would give it a shot, and I'm really glad I did. It performs really well, and let's take a hit here, and you can actually see the vapor. Now, the e-liquid that I have in here is this right here. This is Mango Dragon Madness from dbliquids.com. Basically, what this is, just to talk about this real quick, because it's a great vape. It's mango mixed with, I believe it's lychee berry, and it's a berry that originated in China, and it's supposed to be really good for you, really healthy. It's loaded with vitamins, things like that. So it's really interesting to be able to vape something that you don't really see all that often. I mean, we have oranges here, bananas, apples, grapes, strawberries, all that kind of stuff, but something that comes from a different country that we don't really get here that often, I think is really cool. So it really results in a really tasty vape, especially if you like fruitier vapes. And it's one of those things where, for me, the aftertaste really stays with me for a long period of time. Some people may not like that, but for me, it's just, I find myself wanting to vape it more and more and more. I'm just about vape this one out. By the end of the night, this will all be gone, but that's okay with me because I'm probably end up buying a bigger bottle of this at some point. So what I did was I bought the sampler pack, which is called the Best of the Best, and it was about $21 plus shipping. And what it is 7 of their, what they consider their best e-liquids. So the Sensation was one of them too, and that was more of like a tea vape, which was really good. But unfortunately, like I said, I only got to vape that for a little bit, but I'll probably be buying another bottle of that too. Also very good. So I've heard really good things about this company. Secondhand Vapor did a video on quite a few of their e-liquids, and went over a lot of the options that you have. You have all different options when you go to their site. There's a few different PG to VG ratios that you can get. You can get all VG if you want, which is probably what I'll do next time. You can also you can add flavor, things like that. So, plus your nicotine levels. So there's a bunch of different things that you can actually do. You can make it a little bit more of a sour vape, things like that. So they have quite a few options that you can actually do, which is really cool. So the control is really in your hands. But they just seem like a really good quality e-liquid company, and really at this point in my vaping life, tend to now gravitate more towards the quality e-liquid. So even if I'm paying a little bit more, I'm totally okay with that. But their e-liquids are pretty reasonably priced. It's 15 ml bottles, $10, and then it goes up from there in increments of like $5, and you get more and more and more liquids. So. And their sampler packs are pretty reasonably priced too, so definitely go check them out. It's dbliquids.com. I'll have links to both of these in the description. But really good company. And as far as shipping goes for both companies, I got them both in the same day. I placed the order the weekend before New Year's Day, so you figure, I'm figuring that they're not even going to get the order till probably Monday morning, and New Year's Day, I don't think any mail's delivered anyway, so you're losing a day right there, and I got them Friday. So, and not too shabby. So it's about 4 days from when they got the order till when I got it in my door. So that's not bad. I wasn't paying for like express shipping or anything like that. I was basically doing the cheapest option because I figured whenever I get them, I get them. So happy to say that their shipping was really fast. I got email confirmations from both of them rather quickly, so that was really cool too. So all in all, this setup I think is working really, really well. Like I said, dual coil, pretty good sized tank right here. Comes with this just sort of standard drip tip, nothing really special about it, but it's just been great to use this setup. I think this is a really good option for anybody who doesn't want to rebuild coils and things like that, and just wants like a plug and play, like is what I would call it. Where you just buy the tank, fill it up with juice, and you're ready to go. You don't have to really do anything with it. I think this is a great option. $15, not a bad price, especially for something that's really good quality. Now, granted, I've only had it for a couple of days now, but it's been working really well. The airflow is really, really good. It's not too much, not too little, not too airy, not too stiff. It's just right there in the middle, right where I would want it to be. So, yeah, all in all, I'm really impressed, and I will continue to buy Unikin products because I think that they are a really good company. DB Liquids, I'll probably be doing more reviews on their ejuice because they're really, really good, and I really like them. So go check them out. Maybe just get a sampler pack and see if you like what they have to offer. As far as my next video goes, I just got some vape mail today, which is ridiculous. As soon as I got home, I texted Megan. I was like, "Oh my god!" So I got a bounty of e-liquid from Julia at J Vapes. She hit me up and she was like, you know, hey, would you care to review our e-liquids? And I was like, I absolutely would. So she was super nice, really awesome, really professional, even wished me a Happy New Year's, which I've never had as far as somebody sending me stuff. So just, and I got this like lightning quick. So, you know, since I didn't buy it, I can't really speak to the shipping per se, but I was really excited to get this when I get home, so I will be reviewing these two. There's so many, though, I don't know if I'm going to be able to review all of them, but I'm really excited to be able to bring you this information and, you know, have a new company that you guys can actually check out, because, you know, as we all know, we're all looking for really, really good eJuice, and these seem to be 50-50 blends as well. So J Vapes will be the subject of my next video. That's their card they sent me. Thank you, Julia, for sending me those. I'm really, really excited to review these and share these and try out your products. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. You can always hit me up on Twitter if you have any questions at hydro_kimono. You can do that too. I'm on there a little bit more often, but I am trying to get back to everybody's comments and questions. It's just taking me a while, so I apologize for that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and take care.